Um, well, I grew up in Calgary in Canada, and I don't know. I think it was like 4 days after I finished high school. I met Chris Benoit and a couple of the guys, and Chris
Yep.
invited me to come down to the. They had shows on Friday, and then on Saturday they had like a training session before they went up to Edmonton to wrestle on Saturday nights.
Right.
And he invited me to come down to the Saturday session, and they let me get in the ring, like just totally, and just see what I thought. And then I remember, do you remember Conan?
Oh, I remember Conan. He's got a great podcast.
Yeah, he was actually wrestling there as I think it was the Archangel.
Yeah, he said, yeah, I remember that. He did that. Yeah. Yeah, that's a long,
Yeah,
long
and
time ago.
oh yeah, this was like early of 1989.
So you went to the Hart Dungeon, if I'm correct, my friend. I mean, I went there last year. It
Yes,
was an honor to go down there. What was the experience there, and who was actually down there when you were training?
it was just me, Bruce Hart was the trainer, and a few other guys, but Morris Napus was my training partner. He was there from like beginning to end. Like
Yep.
we had a lot of people come through and quit like after 3 weeks because
Because of the stretching.
yeah, and just I started in December, which was like minus 25 degrees, and
He's coming, and you're very respected. Even the first time I met you, uh, Super Show, I think you wrestled Mark Mercedes, and you were very respected. We knew you were a worker. You knew what to do. You'd done it. You'd wrestled Taz, and you could tell him what happened.
yeah, yeah, that was what that was a big turning point in my life. I tried to teach other people like the mistake I made was we went over the match and it's like, oh, okay, but he said, I'll give you a head and arm suplex. And I had an idea of my in my head what it is, and I did it the way that I thought he would do it, but I didn't ask him how he was going to do it. I just went, I'll just go along with it. And long story short, he picked me up, and I thought he was going to turn me and land me on my back, and he picked me up and didn't turn me at all, and so I went straight over onto the top of my head, and I cracked some vertebrae in my neck, which was unfortunate. But that was my fault because I mean he didn't have to do it that way, but it's like it was my fault for not. I just said, "All right, I'm listening to what you say," and I thought he was going to do it one way, and I didn't confirm it with him because if he would have done it the way I thought he would have done it, I would have, or if I knew he was going to do it the way he was doing it instead of the way I thought he was going to do it, I would have taken off and jumped in the air like I would have, and I would have landed differently.
What
I still would have
about?
landed probably on the back of my shoulders, but I mean that's fine. I do that all the
Yep.
time.